I'm good.
Moving forward. How
I
much
gotta
you can
drive.
take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of far.
Do the intro. I'm gonna be looking at the camera, the main camera.
The main camera?
Yeah, camera one.
You almost made me spit out my water.
Huh?
I said you almost made me spit out my water.
All right, hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me today on the show. I messed up again. You ever seen that Saturday Night Live skit, One Take Tony?
Yeah.
I think about that every time I record because I'm like, I'm stumbling over my words and kangaroo comes out of my mouth is out of the blue. All right, here we go. 5, 4. Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do BSing with Stephen. This is Stephen Britz from Britz Kickz. You've heard me talking about him before. We're just gonna sit around and shoot the breeze a little bit, see how things are going. So how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks for letting me come on here. I enjoy all the podcasts you've done so far.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're always asking me what's going on next with the podcast. So
yeah, thought
I'd get you over here. I've been meaning to get over to your house and get some of the footage of your area where you work and where your shoes are and your display and all that, because that's really neat. I mean, it's just, you take a look at it and you'll be like, man, it's a nice setup. So next time I'm gonna get over there, get my camera, and get some footage of it. So tell us a little bit about Britz Kickz and how that got started and what the purpose behind it is.
Well, I mean, it got started because I've always liked sneakers, but growing up, size 15, 16 wasn't like readily available, so we would drive to Gainesville. Used to have the outlet mall. It's not. I mean, it's there, but it's not there. You know. And then as shoes became more readily available, could get them. And then there's a pair I wanted, the Jordan 5 Oregon Duck. They're like a green and yellow for the Packers. So, oh man, I really want those. So I was working in Virginia. It was right before I started working in Virginia. Went to go look, and they're like $900. Woo, not paying $900 for that.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I think so. It's like, can you custom paint? Because I was doing like I do woodworking stuff at home. Built. I think I showed you built that ottoman and done epoxy, like all that. So I was like, man, like I do a lot of DIY stuff at home. You think you can DIY a shoe? So looked it up. You sure can.
Right. Went
on eBay, bought a $50 pair of Jordan 5s that were all whites, almost similar to those, and I painted them, posted them, and someone was like, hey, can you do this? Yeah. So I've been doing it now for maybe 3.5 years or something like that. And it's kind of just a side thing, hobby that I do, and I don't do a good job marketing because people, when they find out, they're like, oh, you do that? And people think I think in their brain they think a lot, because a lot of people that are famous for it charge like $2,000 or, but I think they forget that their clientele is famous people. So $2,000 to them is, I charge maybe between whatever the shoe costs. If you have a pair of shoes, that's awesome. I don't charge you for you giving me your shoes. Yeah. It's between like $80 to $150 depending on what I have to do to the shoe. And if you think about it, it's like, okay, you want color swap, $50, $80, whatever it is. If you want logos on it, a little bit more. But that's how I got started. I just posted. Someone said, can I do it? And it kept going.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't checked it out, he does phenomenal work. You can look at his work on Instagram. Sometimes I'll just, when I'm bored, I'll just go through and look, and I'll find my pair of shoes on there. He did a couple pair of shoes for our family, one for my son, my youngest son, one for my wife, and a pair for me. So I kind of go through there and look at that, and how you displayed it is really cool on there. So what are you working on now? What's going to be the next phase for Britz Kickz?
Well, so 3D printing, I got into that
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
And that's another little side thing. That, again, I don't do a good job marketing. People that know that I do it, I can do keychains and stuff like, again, but is the Air Max 90s. So friends of ours that moved to Pennsylvania, they won the 3A state championship this year. And they want to do a shoe for winning state.
Yeah.
What the heck's the word I'm looking for?
Commemorize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't say it still.
For the whole team or just
for
one
the
player?
just for that coach.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been there for a long time. And so sent me the shoe and was like, hey, what could you do with it? And I said, man, it's got different layers. You got fabric, you got leather. So you can't do like a crazy design. You could change colors. Mm-hmm. But I noticed like on the tab, it says Air Max on the tab, like on the inside and on the outside, and it's plastic. So I bought a pair on eBay again. I was like, hey, I'm just gonna buy a pair on eBay. Mm-hmm. And I started dissecting it, and I went into the 3D program, made the tabs, and I'm gonna do different words on the outside. The tab on the back will be their logo on one, state champ on the other, and then the tongues will be different. And then the other thing I started figuring out is you can do the insole. So if you wear it, you'll never see it, right? But
yeah.
So I'm doing Oklahoma State ones, and I just finished them up, and I showed them to my Eileen, and she's like, dude, these are sick. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And now that I know the process, it's not hard. So she doesn't know this, but I bought his pair for the coach, bought a pair of size 15s for me. Uh-huh. The 15s, because the base, they're black and yellow. It's black and white's the base. Well, Geyer's black and white or black and silver. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make me a pair of Geyer ones. And on one tab, it'll say different breed. Other one will say South Side. And on the back tab, I'll do the Geyer logo.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it's not hard because I just figured out how to, like, it took the first prototype, you want to call it, takes a minute to figure out because I got to print it, see if it looks good, reprint it, see if it looks good. So that normally takes a little bit of while. And mind you, I'm doing it after work.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I don't have all day to mess with it. So, and then I'm doing another Oklahoma State pair of Air Force Ones for a friend. And then somebody else for their bat mitzvah wants a pair of Jordan 4s, colorway swap with the back tab. And that's why I got the 3D printer was for these Jordan tabs. And then it's progressed to the picture I did for Corbin, 3D footballs. Like, there's just a whole plethora of things you can do. Yeah,
that football was amazing. I mean, that 3D printed football, I was like, no way. I mean, how did you even do that? I mean, that was just...
Yeah.
It blew my mind. Yeah.
The boys got me onto it because they said, Coach Stephen, can you do an 3D airless basketball? Those sell for like $10,000. I was like, well, first off, mine won't be $10,000. But then I typed in airless football and it popped up. And then I found one that I liked and I printed it because the first one I printed was super heavy. And I was like, Leo can't carry this around. Yeah. And I found the one that I'd been printing, and it's flexible and soft. But I did print Millie one of the basketballs, and it's trial and error. The filament I got wasn't very good. Like, we took it bounced for a little bit, but when it started hitting the rim, it broke.
Oh yeah.
Started looking it up, and that filament doesn't do good. So I got another one. I'm about to print it, but we took it to practice, and I was like, "What is this?" And it feels like a basketball.
And bounces. She can actually dribble it.
Yeah,
really?
Dribbles, same height. It's crazy.
I didn't know it would actually dribble. I thought it was just for the look or shooting in a little hoop or something.
It bounces just. I went and took another bat, dropped it, and they dropped the exact same, bounced the exact same.
And it weighs the same.
It weighs the same.
That's pretty cool.
Millie says it weighs a little bit heavier, but she's used to the little basketball for a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
So I got a new filament that came in, and I'm going to try that and print it. But it's a 2-day print. It's like 56 hours to print. Constant. And the other thing that stinks is that rubber is so adhesive that it basically ruins the plate it prints on. So I had to get a lesson learned. I did it twice. I printed one for AJ, my nephew, for his 1-year-old birthday. even though it's smaller, it just freaking sticks to that plate and you can't peel it off.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's got to have some supports to make the ball round as it goes up.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's Eileen says I can never stick with a hobby, but the shoes I just like doing because like I said when I was on with Aiden, I want people to have shoes that they like, and you can't always get the colors you want. You can pay Nike to do it, but like you can't get a logo on it. Like there's always limits, and it's not hard. Like throwing Wildcat on a shoe is not difficult, or yours was probably the simplest ones I did.
Oh yeah.
2 little Wildcat logos, Glasgow on the back, and 19. Like that's maybe 2 hours worth of work because I'm not having to change a lot. So
okay, so you can take someone's shoes that have been worn pretty heavily and clean them up and and make them all look like new, right?
Yeah, I mean close to new.
Okay.
I just remind people that when it is a custom, like it's not meant to be worn every day. Special occasions, like some athletes will wear them all the time. I'm like, hey, they're meant for like 1 game, maybe 2. Yeah. But like here in Texas, we're on turf. If you're on grass, it's like one and done. Like don't do it again.
Oh, really?
But also I'm learning, right? So a lot of people that've been doing it for years, they have different techniques and I'm learning. And what's interesting is that community has been very helpful. One of the guys I follow, I was like, he'll never respond. He responded, was like, yeah, hey brother, do it this way. And I'm like, dang, he actually responded to me.
Sharing the knowledge. Yeah. Well, that's good when you can always find people that'll be supportive, because sometimes if people's making money, they're like, I'm not sharing this money. I'm sharing my ideas or whatever. But
I think he because he does a lot of YouTube. He's like, man, there's so many people that want this that I can't feed every order, and everyone's at different stages. Like somebody that just wants black and white on a shoe with 1 little logo, he's too busy for that. He doesn't need to do, so it's just one of those things that. And then like the keychain thing, I just like doing because like all these little like Loki Media, he's doing photos. Like, hey, I'll make some keychain. Like he's doing his own little thing, make keychains for you. Yeah. So it's not hard.
He's doing good stuff too. Matter of fact.
Do what?
I said he's doing good stuff too.
No, he's good. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
I know. He's like during the football season, every week I'd see him. He's upgrade. He's got a big old monitor. Next thing he's got this long telephoto lens.
And he came up with the idea. I had it kind of roughly, but he's like, hey, Coach Stephen, can you print my Instagram barcode on a keychain? I was like, I think I can. And I did. I printed him 3. So if he's walking around, he can have the person scan it and it takes it to their Instagram page, his Instagram page. Wow. Now it has to be a little bit bigger so you can read the barcode, because the 3D printer can only do so much with those little dots. Yeah. But I'm like, dude, that's smart. Like that's instant access to your, you're out walking around, just scan it. Yeah. You don't have to type it in.
Yeah. That's pretty smart. I like seeing kids that are like that. They're just doing things on their own and making their own money, hustling.
Oh yeah, he tried to hustle me.
Yeah. Did he?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He's like, hey, can you 3D print gibbets for Crocs? Yeah. How much would you sell them to me? I was like, I don't know, $5, which is not that, like, because I didn't realize what Croc charms cost, right? Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna sell it for $5. You sell it to me for $1. I said, dude, what? That's not how this works. He goes, nah, we're not gonna. Never mind, we're good. I'm like, okay. Yeah. It's funny.
Oh man.
He was just like, yeah, I want $5. No, I'm gonna sell it for $5. You gonna sell it to me for $1? I'm like, no, not happening.
Right.
But
yeah. Do the actual intro when we're at the end, so I'll be more relaxed. Usually in my intros I'm kind of nervous, so at the end or in the middle somewhere we'll stop and do the intro. Check 1 2
1 2 good.
Yep.
All right.
So what you want to get into first?
Well, I'd like to know why you got into this.
Why I got into this?
So this is that takes a lot of work to set up.
Well, I originally, when I found out possibly Corbin could have some interviews and stuff like that, I was thinking, well, maybe I need to give him some kind of media training to get him acclimated so he's not, stumbling and stumbling over his words and everything like I'm kind of doing right now, but just, he would be a little bit more polished and trained. And I started thinking, well, if he needs it, a lot of kids will need it. So I just kind of started doing this. I already had some musical equipment. I had some microphones and stuff. And then I just kind of started doing it. I just kind of wanted to give him a little experience and kind of go on from there. So it's been a fun ride. It's been fun to do.
The podcasts have been fun. I watch the videos when I'm not supposed to, but
yeah.
But what program is that?
So this is Cubase. This is mostly a musical recording software, but it does a little bit of video editing. So I can cut up my video, and what I'll do is I don't record audio from there. This audio is all from here, and I just sync it all up.
Okay.
So yeah, it takes a little bit of work, but I'm getting used to it. This will be different with the 3 cameras, so I've never done 3 cameras, so it'll be a little bit more.
How long does editing normally take you?
Out of here, probably about an hour, but when I put like the pictures and everything like that with it, it usually takes anywhere from 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, dang.
That first one I did on CapCut with Paxton, took me 4.5 hours.
Oh, really?
And it was after that 8 overtime game. I don't remember who that was. Alabama, and remember that 8 overtime game?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I got to do this. It was like Friday night, and I was like, man, I got to do this and get this up in the morning. It was like 11:30, 12 when that game finally finished, and I didn't get to bed till like 4 in the morning.
But you said you're a night owl. Right?
I'm a night owl, yeah. That was a little late for me though. 4 in the morning is kind of late.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I usually do 1 or 2 that I'll just sit up, read, or watch a movie. Or
what time do you get up?
5:45, 6 o'clock, and then get the kids up, 6:30, whatever, and then.
So when you 4 or 5 hours of sleep? Yeah,
I can manage on 4 or 5 hours.
What
the? You got to get all your sleep, right?
No, not. I mean, look, I probably stay up later than I should, but I'm up most of the time around 5:30, even on the weekends.
Early.
But I'd go to bed probably between 10 to 2. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It just varies.
Yeah.
If there's a game on, I'll watch the game till it's over.
Yeah.
And then if I'm playing a video game, sometimes it's just I get caught up and forget what time it is. And then
yeah.
And then Saturday night, I don't think I went to bed till 2:30, but that was because I was upset. So I had to actually take some melatonin to force me to go to bed.
What time did that come down? Because I got a text, from the ticket. I don't remember what time it was, but it was kind of odd. And I saw.
What's funny is your son broke the news to me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was after the banquet, and it was Caden came over. We were watching the Royal Rumble, and then Aiden walked in the door, and he's like, "Did you hear the news?" And it was probably 11:30-ish. Because for some reason the Rumble wasn't allowing us to go backwards, so we were having to watch it from where it was to the end. So we were watching something, and all of a sudden Corbin sends me a Snapchat, and I'm like, what? I'm open it up, and he's like, is this for real? And I was like, nah, it's April 1st. I'm like, wait, no, it's February 1st.
Yeah.
And then Aiden walks through the door, and he's like, did you see the news? I was like, yeah, it's not real. There's no, we're not that stupid.
Yeah.
And then as the night kept going, it was just more people tweeting, and nobody was going against it.
Yeah.
And then, so I was up until probably 2:30 because I was really upset.
Really?
And then Sunday was really upset. Monday, really upset. It's Thursday? I was still really upset.
You yanked all your stuff off your truck. You got rid of all your Maverick stuff, you said, right?
Yes, outside of the lanyard. I've kept that because the kids gave it to me for my birthday, but that's about to go too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll upgrade to a Luca lanyard, but what stinks is I like basketball a lot. It's second sport, football than basketball. But the Mavericks, since I moved to Texas, with Dirk, following Dirk, I was a Bulls fan when I lived up north because of Michael Jordan. I remember going to games as a kid.
Who?
Michael Jordan, greatest player of all time.
Oh, Michael Johnson, the runner, Michael Johnson.
Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan. Okay.
There's no question that he's the GOAT.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
yeah.
So I grew up. I remember going to watch him play up in Chicago.
Oh, did you?
And then when we moved here, it was in '99. I think it's when the Stars won the Stanley Cup.
It was '99 when they won it.
And we were actually at the Embassy Suites Hotel in Grapevine. We were moving down from Chicago. My dad got relocated, and for some reason, Dirk was playing. I don't remember what happened, but I became a huge Dirk fan at the time because I don't know if it was because Jordan was kind of like they'd won and he was kind of on his way out or switching and still like Jordan, but I remember just going and following Dirk, and then so I was always a Mavs fan when we lived here, and it's pretty much the only Dallas team that I cheer for. I like the Stars and I like the Rangers. But, like, my number one would be the Blackhawks because I grew up going to the minor league games up there and their games. And then the Chicago Cubs, I grew up going to all Wrigley games. And so those are, like, the ones. And then the twos are the teams that are here. Follow the Rangers, all that. But, so, yeah, it kind of hurts because I jokingly told my wife I found a house in Boston and we're going to move to Boston now. So we went and visited, and I have a Celtics hat because we went to a game. I was like, we got to get something while we're here. So
yeah.
But
how was that at the Garden? Or
it was amazing.
That's still the TD Garden now,
it
right?
was awesome. We were sitting in a bar, and I was like, hey, the Celtics are playing. We should go. I was like, it's a kind of a bucket list thing, And hopped on the subway, or literally we're sitting at the bar, and it was like 15 minutes till tip-off. Tickets were like $150 a piece in the nosebleeds, and I was like, I don't like them that much. I think they were playing the Blazers or the Kings. I can't remember who they were playing that night. And it was like tip-off just happened. The tickets cut in half. I was like, all right, we're going. Found out that we hop on a train. You get off right at the Garden, TD Garden, walk in. We were in our seats with 5 minutes in the first quarter still.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
But we paid like $300 for 2 drinks when we were in.
They're going to get you one way or the other.
But the atmosphere was insane. For a regular seat, because that was when, so that was last year. And I joked to my wife, if the Mavs play the Celtics in the finals, we have to come back. Well, it ended up happening. Well, as a little out of our price range, but Celtics already clinched, and they were playing their starters the whole game, so it was fun to be at because sometimes when you go to games and there's nobody playing, you're just like, man, I paid all that for this, but it was like, if you like basketball, it was definitely worth the price of admission to just walk around and then be in that environment.
I like basketball, but I've gotten to the point, since Jordan left, I'm an old guy, so since Jordan left, it's just not the same basketball. I like it in the playoffs. When the playoffs start is when I'll actually start watching, start being interested. But it's to me, it just seems like a lot of give up. They don't work and play as hard as they do in the regular season. But I do like that in-season tournament that they have. That makes it a little bit more interesting. So I like that.
Yeah, they that was weird last year, but I think this year it was the players like it, so they play for it. But yeah, like basketball in between that and like the All-Star game, kind of boring. After the All-Star game, it gets interesting because teams start figuring out like, oh, we need to get to this seed in order to not be in a playing game.
Yeah.
So I didn't become a huge I like basketball, but when I was working out east, they don't watch football. Like strangest thing ever. Like
really?
To find a football game on TV after hours was because 7:30 here is 8:30 there. Yeah. So if there's any nighttime games that are all the way on the other coast, they're not playing it because it's 11 at night or midnight. And but they would always play basketball. That was the one thing I was like, basketball's always on. Yeah. So that was one interesting thing. I remember joking with the guys like, hey, where are you guys going to watch Monday Night Football? We're not watching Monday Night Football. We're going to bed.
Really? Is that strange there? Man,
it was, but like here. The Commanders weren't very good, so like this year maybe a little different, but it was like weird coming from Texas where football's life and you're out there and it's just like who cares?
Right.
Even out there they had pickup basketball, like you could go to your elementary school or middle school and you could go through your city and rent, like a citizen could just rent the court for an hour. So
Really?
the
Cool.
team I work for, on every Wednesday night or Tuesday, I can't remember, for an hour they'd rent the court. And we would get 10 guys and we'd go play pickup basketball, and we would leave, and then another group would be coming in right behind us, and right before us was little kids practicing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is awesome. Like, how much does this cost? They're like, oh, like $40 for the month or something. Like, it was and I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
But they love basketball out there.
Yeah. That's an interesting concept. That would be nice. I mean, usually it's around here, it's just churches that open up and play basketball, but that's through a school. That's pretty cool. There's schools everywhere that would have a gym.
Yeah, and then the other thing was like this mega complex that I'd never, because Aiden was playing 7-on-7, and I remember telling the guys at work, I was like, hey, we're going to this spot. I was like, dude, that thing's awesome. I was like, what is it? And it's like if Lifetime Fitness and an indoor stadium made a Buc-ee's, like that type of, like it was like you had swimming in one section, ice hockey in another, rock climbing over here, basketball over here, turf fields over here. Like you had everything in one massive complex, workout, track. And then I was like, but it made sense because their weathers are so bad out there. They got to have somewhere indoors to always play.
Yeah. So what size was that place to be have all that stuff in?
Massive. It was 2 floors. It was, but like, it was very well kept up and ran. I mean, it's probably pretty penny to get it, but like to be a member.
Yeah.
But I just remember their 7-on-7 tournament, like checked in, walked to the back, but you could walk around the complex. I mean, heck, they had like a little Nike store in it. Like it was like a little shopping area.
Right.
So the boys were all in there looking, and of course I went in and I was like, oh, what you got? Oh, sorry, you don't have my size. But it was just crazy that somewhere like Texas doesn't have it, because we don't have cold, we have heat.
Yeah.
So it gets hot, and
Be better,
Yeah.
So what were y'all doing? Aiden was playing 7-on-7. What team was that with?
Was it TX? It was either FM United or TX Elite. It was the team.
Okay.
The team he was playing with out of Flower Mound for a little bit. They did a travel tournament.
They went way up there.
Yeah, so the coach would pick one once a year to travel, and that one was out on the East Coast, and then the next year it was in Orlando, I think. So we did like, I think that's what it was, or was that the same? I can't remember if it was the same year, but she tried to do that to get the boys to like bond together and to be able to travel places. So she would do some fundraisers for some of the kids. So like when I took that job, it was actually not because it was more for personal gain for my family, because we knew this tournament was coming. And I was like, hey, so if I go work out there, can I include my family for one time at the company's cost to come? Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm in. Because like for Leo, Millie, Aiden, Eileen, and myself would have been a little expensive, but all covered. I just remember that was during COVID, and Eileen had the hardest time getting Leo to wear a mask on the plane.
Oh, really?
She was like, I'm never flying without you again. Because she had to leave without me, too, because it was where I was working at the time.
Yeah.
So she flew there and then flew back, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know they did a trip like that way up there. I remember that team, though.
Yeah, we did.
A couple games with them.
We did. I think it was there. And then we do Austin every once in a while. That's why, like, this year, Aiden's playing with Pride, and there's talks of going to Vegas. And like Rick and I are like, Vegas, do Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Or the other one's DeSoto. No, let's go to Vegas.
See DeSoto every day.
Yeah, but those trips with the teams, like, they end up being good because the kids get to know each other.
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't really they don't go to school together, they still get to respect each other.
Right.
Because like Aiden played, all those boys play at Flower Mound, and after we played the Jaguars, after we played them, they all on the field talking to each other, and it just helps them build some chemistry that's important in sports. So
definitely
it was worth it.
Yeah. Well, so I know you're a big movie guy as well.
Yeah.
So you've got a little movie group with the guys. So I know you've seen several movies. It's about 7 guys.
Yeah. think there's 6 or 7 of us.
Yeah.
And then I let the boys add whoever they want.
Yeah.
And which is funny, by the way. I know I'm young to everybody. All my friends at you, I know I'm the young one.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious. I'm like, hey guys, invite whoever you want. Okay. Hey, coach, can this kid? I'm like, I already told you invite whoever you want. Just tell me who's coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Coach, hey, can he? I'm like, dude, come on, guys.
Right.
So, yeah, we try to go. During season, it's hard. During summers, we try to do as much as we can, but it's getting harder with everyone doing recruits and recruiting visits and, all this stuff. So, and then right now there's not many movies coming out. But
yeah, it's been a couple months since y'all seen anything.
But then, like, I know Millie and Leo love it when Cooper comes and we do the one, because I try to do one where we can go with all the kids.
Yeah.
And we've done that now 2 years in a row. Mm-hmm. I think one was Spider-Man, and then last year's was, I don't think it was the next Spider-Man. Maybe Despicable Me was one Spider-Man, but yeah.
It might have been Spider-Man. No.
Could have been. I don't remember.
I don't remember. Well, I just remember
we see so many.
At Corbin's party when everybody was there, they were talking about that soundtrack to that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was Aiden's guy that did that soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've loved movies. Still can't get you to watch Dune, though. It's okay.
I told you I gave it a shot for a little while, and I just haven't gone back to it.
Let's just do it right now. Let's just watch it
right now. Put it on right now. I
now.
don't even know what's it on right now. I was watching it on.
I think it's Netflix or Max. I know it's on Max, but it might still be on Netflix.
It started out on Prime Video.
Yeah.
And I had, got that, so I was watching that, but I don't have any other paid channels, so I was like, well, I got to find it somewhere if I'm going to watch it.
I'll let you borrow our login to watch
DVD or something. Can you still rent a DVD?
Oh,
I got a DVD player
talk
right
to my wife. She told me she bought a DVD the other day. I said,
really?
DVD? For what?
Who does that?
She does. She buys VHSs.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could. Where can you even find a VHS?
We have eBay wherever, but we have it in Millie's room. Is her old VHS DVD combo?
Oh, the combo. Yeah.
It's still in the room and it still works.
I ain't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, we've got like probably 15 VHSs that we keep.
Yeah.
I don't think Aiden knows what it is. I don't think Millie knows how to use it either. But we've showed him how to. Even DVDs. That will say that's the funniest. Leo. So. The internet wasn't working. They wanted to watch a movie. I pop it in. Can we skip the commercials? I'm like, the trailers? No. It won't let you.
Yeah.
They don't understand the concept of it.
Go through it, but you still got to watch it.
Correct.
Let me stop the... Let me stop it and start again. Only a quick 20 minutes.
But now you come to me and you say, I'm Corleone.
All right, we're going to find out how... I got a question.
Do not ask with respect. You don't offer friendship.
What's that?
You don't even think to call me Godfather.
Is it back up?
Yep, we're going.
So what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie of all time? I've got a couple genres. I think just like for overall would be The Shining.
Okay.
That's kind of one of my. I'll pop that on, anytime if there's something, nothing to watch. I'll just pop that on. Man, comedies. I'd have to say. I don't want to be so lame and boring, but Coming to America. I mean, that's a good one.
That's funny. That's a good one.
It's been around forever. I mean. Anything new? I don't really know. I like Oblivion. It's another science fiction movie.
That's good.
It's a
Tom
pretty
Cruise.
good movie. Yeah. Yeah. What about you? What's yours?
Well, so have you seen Live, Die, Repeat? Edge of Tomorrow. It was
yeah.
called Edge of Tomorrow.
That's what threw me off. Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah,
that one. I remember Eileen and I saw that in theaters, and it was one of our favorites. So, I'm a mafia guy. So, Godfather, but like The Departed is probably one of my top movies. But then, like a movie that I don't think Eileen's seen is Goodfellas.
Goodfellas
Casino.
was good. Yeah, Casino was good.
But then, like, I've been strangely rewatching the Alien series, which
Yeah, you talk because you were watching Romulus or something. You said,
Correct.
I'm watching Romulus.
And then I watched Prometheus, the one before it, and then I watched Alien Covenant, and they're all like, it's very interesting because it's very sci-fi, and then they like throw in that horror element.
Yeah,
but it's the sci-fi, like, because you're into sci-fi too. Like
Right.
sci-fi is like that District 8 movie's really good. Oblivion, I forgot about Oblivion. That one's a good one too. But
what about the Transformers series? Did you get into that?
they're good.
Yeah.
They're okay, but I'm more like Batman. Like Transformers is okay. I'll go see it for popcorn. Like the Fast and Furious, love them, but they're stupid. Like there's
They've
no
gotten
point
ridiculous.
to them.
You know, the first couple were.
It's all about you know, you can talk about family and stuff's gonna blow up. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah,
that's why it's funny when we go to the movies. The boys are like, that plot was stupid. I'm like, what? We're watching King Kong versus Godzilla. What did you expect? Like deep thought, and then we'll go see something. What we watch? Oh, Quiet Place 2. That was the one we all agreed. Or no, was it the second one? Yeah. Like that one was very good. No,
first one.
It was the prequel. That's right. Quiet Place 2 is really good. It was the first, like the prequel to Quiet Place was not very good.
That's what Corbin was saying.
Yeah,
it wasn't very good at all.
Nah.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those where you might like it, but we all agree we didn't like it. But it's just funny listening to the boys when we walk out the theater of what's good and not good.
Yeah.
And I'm notoriously known for liking every movie known to man.
Really?
Like,
that one just didn't get
I can call my brother right now. Do you trust me when it comes to movies? No. You give everything a thumbs up. I'm like, well. I don't know.
So what's your favorite, like off the wall, quirky movie? Not quirky, but just something that no one would ever pick or watch.
You know what's
that
funny
you like
is
to watch?
TikTok keeps pulling it up, and I forget John Q. Remember the
Denzel
movie?
yeah.
That's a good movie.
Oh, okay.
You always forget it, and then when you have kids, it's even a better movie. You're like, dang, I would do that.
Since it came,
I know, and I'm like tearing up watching it. Like, something happened to Aiden or Leo or Millie, be like, yeah, you gonna do this, but like, so like how your perspective. Because I remember watching it in theaters when I was in probably Mills. I don't remember how old I was, but because that was my family and my dad. We would always go to movies all the time, and that was our thing. Like off the wall. I'm trying to think.
Like something maybe no one's ever heard of, maybe, or just some cult movie, cult classic.
Inglourious Bastards, I can watch that all the time. Quentin Tarantino movies I like a lot.
Yeah, he made some good movies.
They're not for everybody, but they're because it's a lot of talking, but it's very, very, very well done.
Yeah. Have you seen? There's two of them. There's one that's called The Harder They Fall. Western movie.
Yeah. It was on Netflix with Idris. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's another one called Hateful Eight. You seen it? Oh, man, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Even Django Unchained, and like that one's good too.
I watched about half of it. I never finished it. But it was
so
good. Yeah.
If you like Hateful Eight, so Hateful Eight and Django, like it's the same kind of like vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Because Django's hard to get through at first because you're like, dang.
Yeah,
but
it was, it was a little bit to muddle and get through. I don't even remember where I left off at it in it.
Well, I think it was funny. I think it was Jamie Foxx or whatever did an interview about Leo in that movie.
Yeah,
having a hard time talking like they did back then.
Yeah,
he's like, look, we're filming a movie. You got to do it accurately. It's like, yeah, but I don't like saying it. It's like, get over it.
Yeah,
but no, he's a good director, and then Scorsese's another one that I like a lot. All his stuff.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's all slower pace, not like in-your-face action. But then like John Wick, I love all those.
I only saw the first one of that one, and the plot of it was kind of, it was a lot of action in it, but the plot of it,
Dog dead, I'm going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And you know what was funny was we went to go see that movie in the theaters, Gina and I, and that's totally not her movie.
Oh, yeah.
But she was like, well, if you want to watch it, we'll go watch it because there was nothing else to do. And you know how it's nice. His house is all nice and badass car. And I was like, man, I like that house, And I saw the car. Oh, man, I love that car. Oh, man, I'd like to get a dog like that. Gina looked at me. She was like, do you just want his life? I was like, no, I just like his stuff,
It's funny. You're telling me if someone hurt Winston, you wouldn't go do what he did?
Oh, absolutely.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
So What's funny is Eileen doesn't like those movies, and I got her to watch it because I think at the time it was John Wick and there was another movie that came out, and they were very similar in premise. And I don't remember the other one.
Yeah.
John Wick took off. The other one I think did okay, but I remember saying the first one she's like, this is cheesy. Then the second one, she liked it. Third one, liked it, and then we went and saw the fourth one and she likes them all. And so like the new one's getting ready to come out here shortly, or like the TV show. But it's funny, Eileen leans more towards the history movies, slower paced stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm more on the opposite end. So like to find movies, we have to compromise sometimes. But like history movies I like too. It's just if it's a British movie, it's not my style. But it all just depends.
Yeah.
But it is funny how like she'll like some stuff. I'm like, there's no way she's gonna like this. Oh, that was really good. I'm like, okay, all right, good deal.
Yeah.
So, and then I was talking to what was I talking to? I was watching Wedding Crashers the other night.
Oh yeah.
And Aiden walked in. What is this? I'm like, you've never seen Wedding Crashers? It's just like one of the funniest movies ever.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, there's not many movies like Hangover, Wedding Crashers. They don't make that stuff anymore.
It was just like a phase, like in the mid 2000s. They started
Yeah.
making those movies, and they just, I don't even know what the style of the genre is now of movies.
It's more horror. Because
Yeah.
the boys love, I don't do those movies.
You don't do horror too much?
No, like Saw, like anything with a plot twist, I don't care. But if it's just straight like demonic scary, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll pass. I like to sleep at night.
Oh yeah.
That stuff. Like Smile 2, they were all like, Coach Steve, we go. I said, no, I ain't going to see it. Like, no, y'all can go on your own. Take your girlfriends. I ain't going.
Yeah. You know which one made me stop watching it like that was the Black Phone. You ever see that one?
No, nope. When I heard it was about little, nope.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I stopped, because I was like, no, Cooper's
No.
walking home from school.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't put that in my mind. That's just,
I like the people that think this stuff up. I'm like, they need to be looked at. Like, how do you come up with this?
Yeah. And I'm you know why I like horror and thriller is because of the feel that they make you have, the director can make you have.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they do it. I guess it's just that fear factor.
Yeah.
That they throw in there, but it's just like you just have a certain feel and an aura of a movie that's a horror movie like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to, when I was little Jason and, Friday the 13th, I would watch all of those, but then it seemed like they started going overboard and just being a little bit too gory and too violent. The funny thing, my brother always said when I was younger, he used to always say that horror movies are kind of the same as comedy movie. If you look at it as being funny, how the people are acting, because they're overacting, melodramatic and all that. If you really look at it, it's kind of like a comedy.
Right.
And I started looking at it that way. I was like, yeah, it kind of is the way they're jumping out and making people scared. That was back in the day, but nowadays it's just straight violence and
it's just
bloodshed,
much blood like that. There's that clown. I don't know what it
was. It?
No, see, because that's Stephen. It was the. They would know it. I forget the name of it. It's a slasher. Dang it, stupid clown. But
Corbin was watching that last spring break.
Nah, not.
Yeah,
not doing it.
I remember that one.
And so, like Eileen has, and I don't necessarily disagree with her rule, but we try to make sure. Like Aiden's older now, so he's getting ready to do whatever can become an adult.
Yeah.
But we would try to make sure he, like demonic stuff, not watch it.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like he can't. I said, he's 17 now. He's like we can. Yeah, time to pull it back a little bit.
Yeah.
But
that's so weird because I was thinking about that the other day because it was something Corbin was doing, and I was like, if he was younger, I would tell him to stop that. But I mean, next year he's going to be out on his own. I'm like, he's got to start doing this stuff on his, some stuff like that on his own anyway, without my help. So I guess, God, it's just hard, man, to imagine that they're already ready to go out. So, next year and next summer they'll be all out on their own doing their thing.
Correct. Well, what's like, we're in the similar boat where oldest leaving, and then you've got younger ones behind them.
Mm-hmm.
So like Corbin going, Aiden leaving, right? They're gone. But then you have the younger ones still, so you're not an empty nester yet.
Yeah.
But like a couple of our friends are going to be empty nesters, and it's like
Really?
like that's kind of tough. Like I don't know what I'm going to do when Leo's gone. Like, you know,
Yeah.
got 10 more years for that, but it becomes kind of like we were a reality because it's like Aiden in heck a year, like you said, he's not there anymore, and you're just doing phone calls like, what's up?
Yeah.
You know, it's just strange.
That is gonna be weird.
Yeah. No
And-
more movies. Like,
Yeah.
my movie group's gonna dwindle to Cooper and Leo.
And Leo,
What kid movie we going to see? Can't see PG-13 yet. They're not there.
Yeah.
But
Man. Yeah, it's all of our lives are gonna change in the next year. All of us, you know, that we're together.
well, and that's the thing is like if Aiden's lucky enough to go play college football, if he's playing Saturdays, like I like coaching youth football,
Yeah.
that's going to change. And like Leo wants to play, so like the Cobbs, they did it with Kadrick and Caden, like making those decisions. Like we're going to have to do that between Millie playing sports, Leo playing sports. Like one of us might have to stay behind, but like I enjoy coaching football, so most of it might be me. And I know that, which is going to stink, but then trying to balance between the two.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'll be crazy to think about because Leo will be in first grade his freshman year of college. So
Yeah.
he'll be able to start doing like flag football and stuff.
Yeah.
I know he could do it now, but he's not there yet.
So how long have you been? I know you told me you and Ryan had coached a while back. How many years have you done that with them? Because after Aiden's been gone a while, and you're still
so
coaching.
I started, let's see, Aiden was in second grade. We played flag for the Cowboys up in Denton, like off of UNT. And then his third grade year, we found out there was tackle. We didn't know there was tackle here. Ended up being right here at Geyer, so it was perfect. So from third grade, so however long that is, sixth grade, he leaves. Seventh grade year, I didn't coach. We had a break. And then I coached the next year, and I've done it ever since because either people have asked or I'm like, hey, I'm willing to help coach. So I just keep doing it. And it's been nice because the boys in the spring will ask me to do their like 7-on-7 tournaments.
Yeah.
And last year was funny because the Crownover boys asked me before the Harpool kids, and they were like, "You picked your favorite." I said, "No, I picked who asked me first. Like I can't just be like, oh no, sorry guys." So it's been, but I enjoy it a lot. Like in Leo, it was tough the first couple years because Leo was younger, and so it was harder. But now he can come with me to practice. The boys all treat him well, and like it's been fun. Like the fifth grade group this year that I'll help next year for sixth grade, they've been friends. And so he plays Fortnite with them just like he does with Cooper. Like he's, you know, becoming a part of that group. So it's been quite a while.
Yeah.
But
So that's a good. I know that's not a burden, but it's just a lot to do when you're coaching a youth team because you have to, you know, to be there early. You have to do all the things. You have to gather all the things, and it's all on you. So, I mean, it's just probably hard to balance all of that. Everything that's going on now, especially with Millie, she's getting up and she's starting to play a little bit more, and then that kind of interrupts a little bit of what you're trying to do. So it's just a balance with y'all.
Oh yeah, because the last 2
Alina
years
go
I've
here,
done
go
two
there.
teams. So
Oh,
last
wow.
2 years I did a fifth grade, sixth grade. This year is fifth grade, sixth grade again, and it was. Or sorry, last year was 2 sixth grade teams because they split and we weren't supposed to, and they had to because of numbers.
Yeah.
This year was because people moved. I got asked to help. I did, and I enjoyed doing it. It was just, and the schedules all worked out to where I could almost be every Saturday at both games. Now it's a lot, and the one rule we have is Leo can't come with me on Saturdays to games because it's a little too much work to try to make sure he's not supposed to be on the sidelines because I'm an assistant coach, not the head coach anyways. So it's a little bit more difficult. But, yeah, practices were almost every day because one day was fifth, next day was sixth. And so, but, like, I don't mind doing it at all because I enjoy it, and I do it because of the kids, honestly. Because, like, watching them play and then get to keep going. Like, I truly don't like it when a kid that's not fully developed doesn't get the respect, right? 'Cause
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
they might not be there yet, but I'm like, dude, you haven't hit puberty. Hit puberty and then let's talk. Like,
Yeah.
don't give up because you never know what you could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what, like, even parents, I'm like, dude, no offense, he's not there yet, but he can be because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're big, you're like, it's genetics.
Yeah, and at 5th grade, 6th grade,
Yeah.
you don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know that may or may not be their thing. They could be a superstar and just
Correct.
grow up 6 inches, and then they're got all the athletic ability, and they just need the coordination. So it's just you never know. But then you could have that 6'5" kid that can't do anything. He can't even walk right. So it's just
We had a kid in 6th grade this year. Sorry, 6th grade last year. Basketball player, really good kid, and he just never played tackle football. And so you're trying to get him ready, and it's like we practice for an hour and a half after school. You get 3 practices a week, and then it's like 4 activities in a week. So if you do film, you can only practice the other 2, and then you get a game. So you get him for maybe 3 hours, and that's not a lot of work to get a kid ready that's just new to the sport.
Yeah.
But like you can see that he's going to be good, and so we try to communicate that to the middle school. Like, hey, this kid's raw. Take some time, whatever. But what's been interesting is when you're playing in 6th grade against other teams, you can tell which teams are going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
And the ones that are going to struggle, and the ones that are good are the ones that have kids that hit puberty because they look like men. So like this past year, the 6th grade team we had, a lot of kids had moved away, and so I'm like, man, are we really that bad? And then I'm looking around, I'm like, no. I was like, so I texted coach, and he's like, no, we just lost a lot of players. And I was like, okay. And then we go play a South Lake team. It's like we're playing against 2 grown men, and I'm like, we're just gonna run the clock. Like, I don't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
but you can't tell the kids that because they don't understand yet. Like, it's just a chess game, but it's hard because you got to make sure that they don't want to give up
Yeah.
because they're just getting beat, and it's like they don't understand that you're physically outmatched, and there's not a lot you can do. I don't care how much you practice. At that age, those kids, you just watch them, you're just like, dang.
Yeah. I know,
He can
right?
throw the football, and the other kid can catch the football. There's not much more you can do.
Yeah.
So, but
See, I think we're about.
oh my goodness, the Mavericks are actually. Yeah, but we don't have our star player right now. Not AD. Yeah, just I mean, Luka was injured going that way.
Yeah. Oh, so what you want to get into now? You want to talk a little bit about Geyer, how the season went and all that?
Yeah.
Because we already talked about with Aiden how it ended, and we didn't like that. That wasn't a very good end. So, what do you think's coming up for this year? How you think it's going to be? Is it going to be? So what I'm glad about is now the boys know that the road is not that difficult.
Yeah.
If they just play and can do the things that they do, it's not a very difficult road. You just have to, win your games. That's all you have to do. And we got beat solidly 3 times this year, and not including that last game. So I think the division is set up to where they can have a good run this year. What do you think about it?
No, if the division we're in makes it for us favorable for us, especially because I've like the 26 class and that 28 class coming up. They got some good kids. And I don't know 27. I know Zane and Kyle. Like I know them as we've been, but like from the youth side, I help coach the 28 and I help coach 26 kids, so I know those kids. There's a lot of talent, and what's crazy is it's like every 2 years, it's like a talent. I don't understand it, and not saying there's not kids in between, but I think the boys can make a pretty good run, especially because who they're playing against. And that's not to take anything against the Flower Mountain teams, but I grew up around here. I know Flower Mountain, I know Marcus, I know Louisville, I know these schools, And what Coach Kickz does with those kids, and I'll say this until I die, he takes those kids and turns them into men, because I've seen Aiden has friends at Flower Mound. I went to Flower Mound. None of us look like that when we went to Flower Mound. And I actually have friends that went and played in the league. Like, they made it to the NFL. Like, but we didn't look like that coming out of high school.
Yeah.
Like, Aiden looks like a grown-ass man walking around the house.
I know.
Like, Corbin
Shocking,
looks like a grown-ass. He walked downstairs, I'm like, who, are you going to beat me up right now? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's
a total mindset. It's
correct.
Totally different now.
And it's just that nutrition element that Geyer does for the kids is great. It's insane. The amount that they put into it. And it shows when you go play, like, Flower Mound, or, like, even if we went and played Duncanville, they're going to be more, like, they'll be more talented than us. They got a lot of athletes out there, a lot of D1 kids everywhere.
Yeah.
But our conditioning and our speed, like, it's insane what they can do with those kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like, you have a fighter's chance when you play in those games. I believe that because of the training that they do. Because, again, I know the kids that are at Flower Mound and it's nothing against them. It's just, you look, like, if you put Aiden and one of his buddies at Flower Mound next to each other, grown man, high school kid. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And
like you're saying, it's evident on the field, because
Yeah.
we're pounding. Our defensive line was very, very strong. So I
Correct.
mean, you can just tell on the field that we're a sharper team than most teams that we play. And if we lose a game, like the games that we lost, they were mostly our fault. Turnovers that we had and things like that. And so, we're always going to be one of the more physical teams. We're not going to let anybody push us around. So that's the thing that we've got going for us.
And I think defensively we're returning 9 out of the 11 or something like that.
Yeah,
somebody said.
The line is set. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think offense, you got some linemen coming back, receivers, running back. Like you should have a lot of experience returning to where they make a run again.
Yeah.
And I like the 26 class and I've said, like, they feel like they should win a state championship. And this past year they probably could have done that. I mean, no one knows what would have happened in the next round. I mean, all those factors, but, like, playing South Lake in that crappy weather, if it's a good weather day, are we better? Probably. I have no idea. Like, you don't know. You're dealt the cards you're dealt. It stings. Everyone says we should have won. I agree we should have won, but it's like, hey, they're going to build from that and get better, and then maybe they go out and just destroy everybody this coming season, and it's like, okay, well, we lost, but they just put a fire underneath these kids, and they're going to go put up, 50 points on everybody. I have no idea, beat them by 50, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, last year our defense was crazy, and we were young.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I think the biggest fear is the defense wouldn't be as good, but it's like, okay, we keep forgetting we're at Geyer. Defense is always good at Geyer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever been here living in this area that the defense wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they don't have, like, D1 kids everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that you're right. Going into the season, pretty much everybody was saying, I don't, what's going on, because we lost, Bowen, and we lost, a couple of other people that were really steady back there, and so it was just kind of unknown. But the guys stepped up. Jay stepped up. When Paxton's in there, he steps up.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be interesting to see what exactly happens, and it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Because it's senior year, and then after that, it's just going to be a flush of kids leaving, and some staying, some leaving, but it's just going to be it's going to be a whirlwind. It's going to be a blur, man. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready for it, though.
Because spring ball starts in what? A month and a half?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. 2 months?
I don't know the exact
sometime
date, but it's coming.
Sometime in April.
It's coming up.
So, I mean, football's, again, right around the corner.
Yeah.
And then you go into summer workouts, and then it's here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they'll make a good push. I mean, they should win it all. And I know the boys will be devastated if they don't, but again, it's just insane the amount, what they look like when they leave here. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know, like Ryder, looking at pictures of him from just 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, that skinny little dude is that blown up man right now. I mean, golly, yeah, it's just phenomenal. And Kickz has been there forever, and he's renowned around the state about what he actually does, and so he's really got those boys performing at peak levels, and all the what do they call them, the records that they have there. Corbin was like eyeballing records, and before he got injured, he was eyeballing records. I'm gonna get that, Dad. That's the sophomore wide receiver record. I'm gonna try to get that. And so he gets them on a mission where they're gonna improve. They can't help but improve.
Oh yeah.
Of course they'll and if they don't want to improve, they'll drop out. They won't be in the program any longer because they don't want to take that for no reason. But yeah, it's a good thing that he's doing.
Oh yeah. No, and then it's because Geyer's got a lot of athletes, obviously, like because of how big the school is. But yeah, the stuff that I've seen with Aiden, just watching his transformation has been crazy from a physical standpoint. And everyone's just like, what? I'm like, because again, like he'll text what he needs to do or eat or whatever, like he keeps up with it. And then like Aiden's running track right now, so it's like, Aiden's like, I got to get my weight up. I'm like, you got to stay fast. So I'll jokingly text Kickz like, hey, make sure he's fast. Don't worry, he is. I'm like, okay, just speeds. Aiden needs speed. I mean, that's at college right now. It's speed kills. Like,
yeah.
It's not like it used to be. Like you have to be fast, and there's a balance, right? So for Aiden, it's like I'm like, hey, you need to gain weight, but let's run fast first, right? Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Is he still working with that same trainer, or has he laid off for a little while?
No, he still goes to PTR with Bell, does speed training with him, and then he goes to Brandon for running back training. Yeah, and then he does he's doing a lot, and I know there's different thoughts. Don't have him train too much. Don't have him do stuff. But the thing is like for like Aiden, he's still like on that like edge of, is he a D1 athlete? D2, like where does he fit in the mix? Yeah. To where anything he can do to improve himself is good. Now, if he's tired, we say, hey, don't go, relax, do whatever. So like he's doing 7-on-7 with Pride. Sundays he has the next level NTX, the next level coaching. He'll do that. Yeah. So that's kind of resting. I wish he'd go play 7-on-7 because I like the competition part, right? But he does that to kind of rest. But yeah, he's doing a lot. But some people are like, hey, don't push him. I'm like, no offense. He doesn't have anything right now. We got to keep working until he gets something. You know? But
well, I feel like something's gonna pop for him this season after spring ball. I think something's gonna come his way.
Hope so, but that's where like I've noticed with him, he drives to the trainer. Bell texts, he goes. Like I'm not having to push him. There's been a few times like, Dad, should I had plans. I'm like, if you have plans, that's fine. But if you're just sitting at home playing video games, then get your ass there. Like you know what I mean? But he's starting to learn that, and I don't have to push it anymore. He'd be like, hey, Coach Brandon said we got practice in South Lake at 2 on Saturday. Sounds great. Like, don't worry about it. But yeah, I think Geyer this year will be really good. And I hope for those 26 boys that they are. And then I feel like it just sets up for multiple runs coming up with the kids because I've coached the 28 kids, the 30 kids, and the 32. Like I know what's coming up, and it's like there's a lot of talent getting ready to flood through Geyer, and it's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's got to be managed well. So I'm hoping that they can get everything squared away for that. But I've heard a lot about these classes that are coming up, so you actually know firsthand how these guys are. So,
there's a couple of them like that class of 30. I'm just like, I can't wait. And so like Leo and I, after practices, if whoever's playing, we'll go up there and watch for a little bit. And like when Crownover and Harp will play, it's always a big game. Yeah. But like this past year, it was probably one of the craziest endings. But like a kid got hurt, and I was like, game's not over now because that kid was the best player on the field. He gets hurt, and Crownover comes back and wins. And I was just like, it was crazy. But it's like when those kids are all together, it's going to be even more ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Yeah. It won't be very long. Let me ask you a not a weird question, but just kind of off the wall. Who is the most famous person that you have in your phone contacts right now?
Phone contacts? Famous? Dang, I don't know.
Or like a college player or maybe an NFL player or somebody, just anybody that's just the most famous, the most popular person in your contacts. Because I was thinking about that last night, and I can't think of who it would be for me.
Dang, I'm trying to think. Like Facebook's one thing, but
somebody that you could call, maybe say call or email. I'll just say email, call or email. I gotta think about that myself.
Dude, I don't know. Because like even work-wise, I know a lot of people, but they're very, very well off, but they're not famous.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I don't know.
Actually, I don't either. I mean, I was thinking about it. I don't know if there's somebody famous enough, I would know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I've had, man, probably nobody like that famous, which is crazy. I had an uncle who was he was a senator in Illinois, but he passed away. He's not. I mean, his wife's in my contacts, but he's not anymore.
Oh yeah.
I probably would have said him, but I'm trying to think. Nobody, because it'd be a lot easier. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say nobody too, but I don't know. I could go through my contacts and just see, but like I said, it would stick out in my mind if it was anybody.
That's a good question.
Really
I don't think anybody. I mean, a lot of successful people, but famous, like what we deem famous.
Mm-hmm. Well, I try to think like football. I mean, is there a college player or somebody that I know, or I still don't.
No, I know friends that know him. I mean, no. The closest I could connect it is heck, I don't even know.
It is a head scratcher.
So I have a question. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
How did you get into writing?
It was just.
And when's the next chapter coming out?
Well, I've been told, Gina was like, you can't don't do that. Somebody's gonna steal your idea.
Oh.
But that's kind of true. So she said, if you're going to do it, just publish it all at once. But,
okay.
I was in high school. I was writing and, short stories, poetry, music, songs and stuff like that. I've done that since high school. But just heavy writing is like my early 20s all the way up to 30s.
So do you have a draft of this character?
I do, yeah.
So how, I subscribed. I think I'm one of maybe 10. How do we get? I ain't gonna steal your idea.
I know that. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just go ahead and write it all out and publish it.
Got it.
But there's really no other way to do it. I was gonna just put it out there and see what the reaction was with it and see how people liked it or whatever. And it seemed to get some likes or whatever. But I just don't know how I want to actually release it. I guess I still need to write some. I mean, if I want to fill up a 170 or 200 page book, I probably need to write a little bit more.
Right.
But I've got a pretty good story. I've got almost a complete story with it. And actually, I don't know if I told you or not, but I had more of it, but then I lost it because of
you said
moving around.
Didn't you say it was more angry or something back in the?
It was very, very. I meant to show you
so
the.
you grew up.
Well, I meant to show you. I'm going to show you the actual rough draft before
Okay.
I corrected everything. And it's not shocking. I mean,
Right.
it's stuff you've heard before, but it's just like, I don't know if I want that character to be that mean and you know,
Maybe
that
starts out
angry.
that rough. He's major pain and becomes softer by the end.
Yeah, maybe.
It's another good movie.
Yeah. See, that was wild.
Oh, that's a